DuPont is the third largest chemical maker in the U.S., behind only Dow and ExxonMobil Chemicals. In addition to chemicals, DuPont produces genetically modified seeds, synthetic fibers, coatings, electronics and security devices. DuPont's revenues totaled over $26.6 billion in 2005. There is hardly a single chemical toxin in which DuPont has not played a major role in developing. The company pioneered the production of sulfur dioxide, leaded petrol, CFCs, and recently deep well injection of hazardous waste. The company then used dubious science, political manipulation and cover-up to avoid restrictions on their use. During its 200 years of existence, DuPont has committed a staggering amount of corporate crimes. In the 1920s, DuPont and General Motors developed tetraethyl lead, or ethyl, to help car engines run more smoothly. The product has been labeled by the World Health Organization as the mistake of the 20th century. The leading ingredient of leaded petrol, TEL, is said to account for 80 to 90% of all environmental lead contamination, and is known to retard the mental development of children, cause hypertension in adults and impair coordination. Leaded gasoline has irrevocably damaged the intelligence of 2 generations of American children, and is responsible for 50,000 deaths a year by heart attack and stroke. The chemical was discovered to be dangerous to human health quite early on. In 1924, reports broke out that 80% of workers involved in the production of TEL at DuPont and Standard Oil plants had been killed or severely poisoned. When TEL was pulled off the market, DuPont ran a series of advertisements in Life magazine, and managed to reverse the decision after a hearing, in which it called TEL an apparent gift of God. To entrench its market position, DuPont introduced a new car engine that ran only on leaded petrol. The product was finally banned half a century later, after scientists conclusively proved its detrimental effects. In December 1988, the U.S. Department of Justice sought to collect $9.2 million from DuPont for illegally blending excessively high levels of lead into gasoline between 1983 to 1985. Once banned in the U.S. in the 1980s, DuPont exported TEL to other countries where it was not banned. With Pemex, the Mexican oil company, it exported TEL to Latin America. DuPont finally sold its 40% shares in the production plant in Coatzacoalcos, Mexico in 1992. According to the Council on Economic Priorities' 1993 report on DuPont, the company has aggressively promoted the use of leaded gasoline.
Science that's open opens up possibilities
everywhere.
In 1990, it was revealed that a former DuPont landfill site in Newport, Newcastle County, Delaware had contaminated the groundwater, both on and off the site, with heavy metals. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the pollution potentially threatened the water supply of 131,000 people. In March 1991, the area around DuPont's Cuamacaflor plant, in Matamoros, Mexico, was judged so toxic that the Mexican president ordered 30,000 people to give up their homes in order to create a 2-mile buffer zone around the site. In 1996, DuPont's proposal to dispose of 85 tons of toxic pollutants a year into the Guadalupe River in Texas prompted a local shrimper, Diane Wilson, to go on hunger strike for 31 days. The proposal related to a DuPont facility, which already disposed of 20 million gallons of wastewater a day, mainly through 7 underground injection wells. Independent research has demonstrated that virtually any petrochemical plant can go to zero water discharge, with an additional capital investment of about 2%. In 1998, DuPont was ordered by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency to carry out a $65 million cleanup of its Neco Park landfill site, near Niagara Falls. This was necessary due to concerns regarding hazardous liquid seepage from the site. In 1999, DuPont was listed by the U.S. Public Interest Research Groups as one of the Dirty Five, the 5 biggest polluters in the U.S., that together spent $6,523,677 over the period 1991 to 1998, in lobbying Congress, the House of Representatives and Superfund-related committees, in order to prevent stricter legislation.